Welcome back. I hope you're well. We're just about ready to travel from the Ash Canyon Angler's Den over to the gold mine. We're going to try to stop at Miner's Folly along the way, so long as the bear is not in the way. It is not quite sunset, so we're going to check, see if there's anything we need to do before leaving. I don't believe there is. We will grab the water that we made last night from the stove, right over here somewhere. Right there. We'll also take this pot. I'm going to stay for about 1 hour. We'll just pass some time so that'll get a little bright out and we can map the area, and then we'll get moving. I don't think I can map quite yet. Oh, I can. Perfect. So eventually we're going to get the Faithful Cartographer achievement. That's what we're aiming for anyway. Let's sleep 1 more hour to warm up. And that requires mapping basically the entire world. We're not going to map everything right now. Over the course of 500 days, we're probably going to revisit all of these areas. So it's not important to get everything right now, but we'll get everything that's convenient. So we don't have to go unnecessarily out of our way. I'm going to get well fed and maintain it. So I'm just going to eat some of this food right now, so we don't even have to worry. I'll have some cattails, and we'll grab some more once we're on the way. Which is right now. It sounds like it's pretty windy out, but so long as it isn't a blizzard, it should be fine. Let's see if it's a blizzard. Nah, it's okay. That log just spawned in out of nowhere. So we're going to that waterfall. We're going to go right in this opening between these trees right here. And then we can climb up and behind the waterfall. And there is a route up to a cave, and we'll eventually get up to those bridges up there. This is going to be our last opportunity to grab some cattails on the way, so we're going to take advantage of that. Huh. That wolf just killed a deer. I kind of want that deer, and there's a trick you can pull when a wolf is eating an animal. I'll show you it. Gotta be a little careful because I don't know where he is. There he is. Alright. If a wolf is eating a rabbit or a deer, and you aim a weapon at him, he'll run. Well, you gotta get a little bit closer. Come on. There we go. Just gone. That easy. And I'm gonna light a fire to stay warm. Hey, buddy. I need you to go. This is my deer now. I earned it fair and square. From you. Yeah, let's just use a book. Get this going quick. Hopefully it doesn't burn out. I want to grab some meat from this deer and maybe a hide. I don't usually... You can scare wolves into deer and hunt like that early game with no... Yeah, I'll be plenty warm. With no weapons. I don't usually do that, but I will take advantage of it when convenient. That's going to take some time. Alright, I should be warming up in the meantime, so long as it doesn't get too windy out. I suspect it may have, though. Yep, alright, forget it. We're gonna get moving. So I'm deciding whether or not I want to go up to the falls in this weather or go back to Anglers. And I think I want to go back to Anglers because it's quite a journey to the first cave, and I'm going to be cold that entire way. So let me go in here, I'll cook this meat, and then I'll forage a bit as the weather allows. That's no problem. And maybe I will... Well, actually, I could use your comments on this. I was wondering what people want to see. I could cook this food, wait out the blizzard, and edit all of that out. Or, since it's the Long Dark, it's kind of a slow burn, I could just show you everything. So for the time being, I'll just show you everything, because that's the opinion that I've received through my limited contact with viewers so far. But if you'd rather I get things going and off-screen all of that, and then just come back when we're ready to move in these types of situations, please let me know. So I'm going to make more water. Or, no, that's not true. I'm going to cook this deer, obviously. So let's get a fire going. Take this charcoal too. The amount of charcoal that you get is based on how long the fire was going for. So if you have a fire that's going for a long time, you can get just a massive amount of charcoal afterwards. I'll probably tear up some wood in here, like those crates, just to have some fuel for the fire. But for now, we'll use this, and we'll start cooking some venison. Yeah, 45 minutes, and only 15 minutes to break this apart. Let's do it. And let's take this one too, another 15. If I had a hacksaw, I could break that down, but I do not. 13 minutes until it's ready. Here's another one. Let's break that down. We have plenty of wood to keep this going, although we don't need to keep it going for that long. It really depends on the weather. Let's add a little bit more. Let's eat this venison. Oh yeah, animal fat. I always forget about that. You should not eat that uncooked. So let's go check that out. That is a relatively new item. Pure animal fat, useful in cooking, but can also be eaten on its own if desperate for the calories. Some people are a little irritated that it doesn't give you a warning, that it can give you, I think it's food poisoning. But it can. It's dangerous. But you can use it to make into cooking oil once you have enough of it. Let's see if that's a recipe that we have here. Yep. So you need 1 kilogram of it. And you get it when you harvest animals, I think, or maybe when you cook meat. So let's see. Right now we have 0.4 kilograms. Let's see if we get any more when I pick up that venison. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Can we get some cloth in here? Are there any curtains? There's not. What about this? That's tinder plugs. I don't care about that. I guess I'll break up this crate just to have some more wood. And this one too. For a long time, people thought that windy conditions respawned sticks, but that's not actually how it works. It's just that sticks won't spawn while you're outside, and they spawn on a timer. And windy conditions and blizzards tend to force you to spend some time inside, so it's more likely that that timer will elapse, and then that the sticks can actually spawn if there's a blizzard and you're indoors. So let's make some water while we wait. Never hurts to have more water. We'll throw a little more fire on here, or fuel rather. And I do want to keep my rest levels high, so I'm going to sleep a little bit while that cooks. How did that fall down there? Alright, this is the food shelf now. Pop that over there. Stand this up. Just picking the place up a little. Okay. What do we got? 2 hours? Let's throw a... Let's throw some wood on. Just so that I can sleep for 2 whole hours. And hopefully the blizzard will be done, and I'll have a nice level of rest. It sounds like the blizzard is done. Alright. It's a nice warm part of the day. Let's actually draw a couple of torches. And get moving. Alright, take 2. Going up there. I'm not going to stop for that deer. It doesn't make sense to be in this region longer than I have to be. That wolf's going to come at us a little bit, but I don't mind. Oh, are you going to kill another deer? Strange. I don't see a predator or anything. Well, other than wolves, of course. Where are you, buddy? You over this hill? He's not going to bother me so long as I have this fire. It's fine. I was just checking for charcoal. Or regular coal, actually. I think this tomato soup is always there. Where are you? Oh, well. See, we only have 1 negative chevron for temperature right now. Which means we're barely cold. This is a great time of day to be traveling. We'll hopefully be able to make it to Miner's Folly by nightfall. So over here, there's a really cool little spot. You can go right behind these falls. Very pretty. Actually, if I can get some protection from the wind, I might map once we're up here so this wolf can't follow us. Yeah, I think I will. We're going to be indoors pretty soon. Mapping doesn't take long. It's like 15 minutes, something like that. I wonder if... Come on. Come on. There we go. I wonder if these walls are actually going to limit my view. I bet they will. What if I go right here? Nope. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm normally very hesitant to do anything around these cliffs, because this is what happens. Alright. Can I get that? I'm actually going to start another one. Or maybe I'll start a fire just to keep this fire going. Doesn't have to last long. So the plan right now is to head up to Miner's Folly, which is on the way, kind of, to... Yeah, we can do that. We'll just pick up more sticks. To the gold mine. Let's see what we get out of this. I am curious. Yeah, I think it was a little bit limited by this view. Let's take this. We can break it down for a stick later. Let's take a new torch here. We've been really lucky with the torch quality. So this is a very vertical region. So we're going to be climbing up and up and up for a little while. And then we're going to be taking these bridges all the way up there until we get to the gold mine. I think it's a really cool region. I really like the vertical regions in this game, like this one, and Hushed River Valley. And I'm excited to play in Sundered Pass when we eventually make our way there. That's a long, long ways away. Now, up here, this little clearing, there's usually a lot of wolves. But there's been a wildlife refresh, so I don't really know. Maybe there's not. We won't have many chances to get sticks and cattails once we're up here. Yep, sometimes there's a wolf right there. Very often. Alright. Okay. Looks like there's still plenty of them. Okay. I'm going to steer clear of him. I don't need him glitching through snow or anything at me. So long as one wolf is locked onto you, by the way, no others will lock onto you. So that one's aggressive with me right now, and I can just walk away. And it'll follow me, and no other wolves will lock on. So I don't need to scare him away now that he's out of my path. Alright, we'll grab just a couple of sticks if we can. Like I said, we're not going to have many opportunities later. We'll also harvest this old man beard lichen. How close are you getting? Not a problem yet. You're getting pretty close, though. Get out of here. They're such little crybabies as soon as you threaten them. Alright, we have 3, that's plenty. I can turn that into a wound dressing to fight infection risk if we get bit. Oh, there's a little bit of birch bark here, that's nice. Nope, that is not birch bark. I was surprised because there's no birch trees here. See what I'm saying? That branch sticking out? Well, not from this angle at all. And honestly, I probably can't unsee it correctly at this point. Can I climb over this? Cool. Let's keep this fire going. We're going to go in this cave right over here on the right. I'll take some more of this. Why not? I believe the raw materials weigh way less than the actual wound dressing. But of course, you don't want to have to make a wound dressing when you already have the infection risk. So it's usually good to make one ahead of time, but then I just leave the rest in my inventory as is. Okay, so we're going to do a little cheese right here. I hope it still works. So if we walk through that, this torch will go out. But we drop the torch. We also take our clothes off, because that'll get freezing cold and wet. Take all that off. And now we can pick this up, right-clicking it on PC. Let's see, it's straight ahead. Okay. We can go through. We got cold. Now let's see if we can find somewhere to put this. Yep, still lit. That's a little bit of cheese to get through there with a lit torch. And now we can put all of our clothing back on. I think that's it. One way you can check is here, there's none in the pack, and that's how much is worn. Alright, let's go up. We're going to be on the lookout for coal, since that'll be a very valuable resource in this journey. It's a long walk to the gold mine. Although once we're out of the cavern, it's not that far till we get to Miner's Folly. The only problem is there's often a bear at Miner's Folly, and he's usually directly in the path. And we don't really have a way to scare a bear away. We can distract him by throwing rocks. The noise from the rock landing will attract animals. So that's one thing we can do. But, that'll only get you so far. Alright. About ready for another torch. Normally I would wait a little longer, but it's very dark in here. And I want some more light. Have to climb that rope. Ah, good. 2 coal. You always want to pick up the coal, or at least jiggle it like this, because coal is a renewable resource in this game. It's very unrealistic, and you can, once you click it, it begins the... Ah, yes. We have tons of matches. It begins the respawn timer. So even if you don't want to carry it with you, just click it and move it, and then the next time you come through, if enough time has passed, the old one will be there and the new one will spawn too. Let's climb up here. It used to be that you couldn't bring a lit torch up these, but now you can. I'm gonna go check that body. The next time we make a fire, we'll probably heat up those teas. I don't want to use too much health on the way. Especially because I don't know with the wildlife refresh if there are any predators down by the mine. There used to not be. There was just some rabbit. But now, for all I know, there's a bear there. No idea. Okay. I wonder if this guy was heading up or heading down. He was a miner, there are easier ways to get out. He may have been the fisher, perhaps? The angler? From Angler's Den. It's a little cold. I should be able to reach Miner's Folly. I think I will... 1 second. Sorry, I had an alarm going off. I think I'm going to start a fire here. And heat up some teas. You know what? I'm going to start a new torch, because if I fail, I think that torch is going to go out. Let's start a fire, get a little bit warm. Make some warm teas, and we'll head over to Miner's Folly. What I don't want to happen is for me to lose enough health that a bear attack will kill me. The bear does a percentage of your health, so if you have high health, it won't kill you in one attack. Although, it very easily might attack you twice. Let's make just a little bit of water. So it might attack you twice, but if you have low health, it absolutely can kill you. I don't know exactly how it works, but it does a percentage of your health, and I think either when you have low health, it just changes the calculation, or it might do a percentage plus a flat amount as well. I'm not sure. So here's a little trick if you're unaware. You can put your teas near fire to heat them. Okay. Here's my teas. And then you can just jiggle them like that. And now when they're done heating up, they won't burn. Alright, let's eat this because it stinks and I don't need to be attracting predators. Especially with that bear outside. We'll have a couple of these. It's 15 minutes to make that. I'm not going to do that quite yet. Actually, I guess I can. So let's make a beard dressing. Yep, see these are hot, and they don't have a timer for this many minutes until burned. They're just hot now. Alright, that's already done. We'll wait, we'll take this, and let's get out of here. Let's try to get 2 torches. Oh, just missed it. Okay. Oh well. It's fine. Drink some water. Now we have hot teas, which will give you a warming up bonus. And will immediately increase your warmth meter. But we don't have far to go. That's not really an issue right now. I only heated them up because I had a fire going, so I may as well. Wow, the weather outside is pretty nice. Let's see if I can get some wind protection and see if I can map. Maybe this torch will still be going. Nope. Yes! Oh, well, I mean, that's gonna... Yep. Didn't quite make it. That's alright, we have plenty of matches. So now we're up here on this upper level. Those are the Twin Falls that I went up earlier. This bridge right in front of us goes to the gold mine, but we don't want to go there quite yet. Wow, it's actually quite cold out. That's okay, though. We're heading to Miner's Folly first. We're not going to take this bridge. That's an obvious path, right? We're going to turn left here. And let me see if... Sometimes you can see... Yeah, I can't see, but I'm going all the way over there. So, we're basically in bear country now. That symbol at the top, by the way, means I'm protected from wind. And that's boosting my temperature significantly. Right, I go from 3 chevrons to 1. Okay, so I don't see the bear. But he could be right in our path. Because we have to pass through a little cave up here. And I don't know if he always spawns, but I've never not seen him here. Or at least I've never not seen bones in the cave, which means that the spawn is active. Okay, there he is. Right in our path. But it could be worse. The worst would be if he was right in this little cave here, because he can be. And if he's in here, there's not much you can do about that. He's in your way, and that's it, you know? These bones indicate active bear caves. So if you see a cave with these bones in them, it is an active bear cave for the run. That doesn't necessarily mean that the bear is there at the moment. But that means that there is a bear there on your file. Okay, so it looks like he's in our way. I'm going to light a fire because that can keep him at bay for a second or two. A torch, I mean. And let's see if I can get a little closer and maybe around a corner or something. So it doesn't detect us yet. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can distract him with some stones. Didn't seem to go for it. No, doesn't care. Well, that's going to be an issue. Alright, let's see if I can get somewhere unreachable. Okay. Let's see if I can get somewhere unreachable by the bear. It looks like I might be able to climb up here a bit. He sees me now. This should be unreachable. In which case, he should leave me alone. I wonder if he can maul me right here. He might be able to. I want to be able to run if I have to. I don't think I'm going to get the opportunity. It doesn't seem to be coming for me, and I think that's because I'm on this little ledge here. I don't think he can get to me. But we're about to find out. Crouching, so maybe that's helping too, but I doubt it. At this range, I don't think crouching would do anything. Oh my god. This is terrifying. Just go. Go ahead. Uh-oh. That's not what I want to see, bear. Ooh. That wasn't very nice. That didn't look too friendly. Okay. I was going to throw a stone. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to count my blessings. And crawl away. While staying up here as long as possible. Okay. Alright, I think I'm still unreachable. I'm on a weird little spot here. He's gonna turn around any minute. This is called crouch walking. So it takes them a second to lock onto you after you stop crouching. Detect you, rather. And so you can alternate crouch and uncrouch. And that will let you move a little bit faster without giving them a chance to lock onto you. That was terrifying. We'll have to cross him again on the way out of here, but I think this is a worthwhile trip usually. Oh my god, and a moose. This actually, with base building, this could be a great base. Now that you can get you can bring a workbench up here. There's a moose and a bear. That's actually kind of incredible. I think the workbench is in this shed, but you can break it down and then build a workbench using woodworking tools. I think that's how it works. I haven't gotten there yet. We're going to experience that together. But this could be a great location. It's a little isolated, but that's alright. Okay, we got some chips, some wood. Woodworking tools! Speak of the devil. It's like they want me to set up here. Obviously not yet. That's not how you do it. But that's really great. Really excited for that. So I'm going to check out this building, see if anything's behind it. Alright. Got this letter. I'll be away a while. Raid my catch as you please. Scrawled message. Okay. Oh, that's right outside Angler's Den. I'll be back there eventually. And you need a key for that. Oh, I hope this fire lasts. Yes. Just in time. It's almost nightfall, and I want to start a fire at the Miner's Folly. So this is a long one. Or maybe not. Mining log page. It's gold, all right. Can't believe how much. Jesse wants to go even deeper, but we're all waiting on the foreman to give us the thumbs up. The vein we open looks like it could go on and on. Just have to be careful how we... Take that. Don't need the papers. I have plenty of tinder. Let's stand this chair up. Oh. Almost. Let's stand this chair up. Okay. And then let's take this dog food. Let's pick this place up a little. Okay. I'll always take a book, especially early game. Okay, windbreaker. I'll take it. We'll rip that up for leather at some point. Although, is that actually warmer than my gloves right now because of the condition? Yeah, it is. Alright. Take that. A bandage. Good. That'll replace the one I used for my... broken ankle. That's great. We do need to get some cloth and start repairing things, but we can. Right here, there are curtains. So we'll take that. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Let me get a better torch. And tear some of these curtains up. Hopefully the torch will still be going and I won't just burn 2 of them. Oh yeah, that's fine. I can get another one too. Great. Let's hope the bear and the moose aren't right here. Okay. Still hoping. Not sure where they are. Just gonna hope for a little while. Chop down birch saplings there. I couldn't get them anyway. I don't have a hacksaw. So we're going to this house up here. This is a nice little base. If I wanted to stay here, which with base building, maybe it's possible. A lot of places have become feasible that weren't feasible before. Although this is still very isolated, so I'm not sure it'd be great, but you could do it. But this is a decent base for what it is anyway. There's some more birch. There's some ptarmigan. I want to get some of those. Hopefully that won't scare them off. Oh, it sure did. Great. Let's see if any of them are left. I don't think so. Yeah, so what you should do is drop the torch from the inventory. Then it won't make a sound. I thought I was far away enough that it wouldn't have mattered, but that's incorrect. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Anything outside? Doesn't look like it. So we'll stay here for the night. We'll repair some clothing. We'll probably make some food, gather some cloth. Here we have a recipe. Ranger stew. A thick and greasy stew filled to the brim with harvested meats. Fuel for a long day in the woods. That's always here somewhere. And I think I'm going to use this because it's just cozier. I'm going to light a new torch because if I fail, that'll go out. Little short on sticks, but we have some crates here. You can break those up even in the dark. They normally, if you need to use a tool to do something, you can't do it in the dark. But if you need to only use your hands, you can. And these crates can be broken down by hand. Alright, let's throw in some of that cedar. Throw them both in, they're heavy. Save this for later. And let's get some water going. There's usually a skillet. In here I'm going to look around before I start things up. Good, a whetstone. I can use that to sharpen a hatchet and a knife once I have them. And let's see what else we got. A potato, good. Cook that. Dog food. Flour, yep, there's a skillet. Make water in this too. Or... does that have more calories than just putting a potato on the grill? Potato's not here. Let's drop it. Because I think you can just put a potato directly on the stove. Well, let's see. It would have been 250. We'll see what it is now. More potatoes. Way more charcoal than we need. Salt. Papers. Those would be nice. Okay, decent light shell. That's probably better. Yep. Sure is. Can I put a windbreaker here? I can. Good. Not too badly off now. Could be better. Okay. There's sometimes a ski jacket in here. So, that alone, just the chance of that, is totally worth coming here. Alright. Now, let's just put this in our inventory so we don't forget it on the floor. We got 49 minutes for that potato, 48. So, we'll let this torch go out. We'll start breaking things down. Or actually, forget that. Let's start repairing some things. Let's repair these gloves, because these are good gloves. Cool. And let's drink some water. And we'll also repair the combat pants. Although, that might have to wait a minute while we get this other stuff done. So let's see. I don't really want to repair those. These are great. How long will this take? Probably 30 minutes. Anything faster than that? 30 minutes, okay. Let's see if I can make something. How many bandages do I have? 1? I usually like to have 2 or 3. Let me prepare some rose hips. Okay, so this potato gives 250, so it's the same whether it's in a skillet or not. Doesn't make a difference. 42 minutes, 30 minutes here. Let's add some reclaimed wood. We'll get more back in a minute. Place a skillet. Make some potatoes. Great. And let's keep repairing clothes while we have light. Combat pants. These are good pants. I don't want them to break. They can give me quite a bit of warmth. The trip up here was worth it for this alone, but also having a skillet is great. Alright, that's going to take a minute. 6 minutes. Yeah, nothing I really want in here other than to break these apart, but that's going to take a minute. So I'll just... my keyboard's freaking out a little bit. Wait, take that. I don't think I need more water. I don't even need this much water. I'll leave some here in case of emergency. I'll cook another potato. 48 minutes. Let's throw some more reclaimed wood on here. Then we'll take this potato and we'll break up some of the crates. We are in good shape. We have okay clothing. We have plenty of water. We have some food. We got plenty of matches. I don't think I need more than that. And now we have plenty of cloth. Let's just keep that going. To repair stuff first thing in the morning. Let's just eat that. At 22 minutes there. 29 minutes until boiled. Okay. It's fine. We can throw another reclaimed wood on it. What else do I want to do in here? We got 28 minutes. Okay, well, we can repair something. Let's repair this again, I think. Oh, and let's actually equip gloves. So that was giving me 1.5. Let's see what it gives now. 2. Great. Take the water. Take this. Take a torch. Just to see if we missed anything. Yeah, there's almost always boots here. I knew I missed some boots. Let's equip those. Oh, they're actually colder? Nah, they're about the same. But more protection, more waterproofness, more wind protection. This is sprint, so it just makes you... It decreases your sprint meter, right? That little red part there is a decrease in my sprint meter on the bottom right, but that's okay. I think people think that it decreases your speed, and that's not true. Why can't you just take that old bedroll down there? Alright. We're not quite tired enough yet. I'm going to save this torch. I'm going to break down this crate. I want to get back as much health as possible. I have a potato I didn't eat. I sure do. Still hot. Great. I don't really want to... yeah, so this never went up, by the way. So it's when you harvest the animal. It's not when you cook. When you cook a fish, you get oil. It's not when you fish it up. It's actually when you cook it, I think. Alright. All of this food is kind of dangerous. This especially. But I have 50 cattails, so I'm going to eat that. And I think what I'm going to do is wait until I can rest for 10 hours. And then we'll take the trip with full health, and maybe we'll even warm up some teas first, because there's not really a lot of cover from the wind on the trek to the gold mine until basically the end of the journey. So there's not a lot of great opportunities to warm up tea if I need to do it. So it might be good to just do that first. Okay, we're going to use this. I like this feature. Before this was a thing, you would just put some sort of item, like the bigger the item the better, on the ground, and you would try to navigate by this, see like, oh, it's going vertical, it must be on a wall or something. And that was just miserable. This is a lot better. I actually really like it. Let's rip up some more cloth. Let's move this bed to... Well, let's just rip up the cloth first, and then we'll move the bed and rip up the other cloth. You know, we can just pass time, but I'd rather be productive. Alright. Nope, can't put it back here. Is that because of this bedroll? There we go. Come on. Good. Alright, I think that's basically it. Oh, here's some more cloth. Let's take that. Alright. Oh, there's tons of cloth. Let's just keep going. We have way more than we need. We're overburdened with it, in fact. But, maybe in the morning we'll use some of it. Make some bandages, repair some clothing, let it get a little bit warmer outside. Okay. Now I just want to make sure that I can't actually repair things in the dark. I'm pretty positive that that's the case. Yeah. But what I can do is I can destroy things. So let's harvest some cured leather from these gloves, and we'll also destroy those sneakers we have, and then we can repair the trail boots. So let's destroy these. Good, an hour and 15 minutes. That'll give me plenty of time to get tired. My thirst meter hit red there. That's not a big deal, although you do lose health kind of fast with that. But so long as the hunger meter stays up, we're good to go. All right, anything else we can do? I may as well make some bandages. And I think that's basically it. So let's eat some cattails. You should always eat before you drink, because a lot of foods decrease your hydration. Not cattails, but a lot of them do. We'll finish that off. And go to bed. We'll go to bed for as long as it lets us go to bed. It won't be 10 hours. But we'll get some sleep. Okay, not bad. We have plenty of health. We have a lot of cloth. What time of day is it? It's midday. It's kind of the perfect time to head out. But I'm a little heavier than I want to be. So let's see if there's anything we can really do away with. I want these. It's the cloth. The cloth is a big deal. We can put away some of this water, so let's drink some. And then leave another liter here. We don't need 4 liters to get us to the mine. Yeah, 3's fine. 3's probably more than enough. Let's leave some cloth. Most of that was harvested just to kill time anyway. Leave some tinder. Let's leave some charcoal. Let's see. I want that coal. I want to take a second to repair these boots. And I also want to take a second to map. Oh, I'm not going to be able to map. Okay, I can. I guess it's not quite bad enough. Alright, Foreman's Retreat. See if those ptarmigan are back. I doubt it. Yeah, they're not back. Alright. Let's take a second just to repair those boots. I know it's an hour, but I would like those to be in better condition. Oh, it's only 30 minutes. It's not that bad. Okay, not terrible. So we're in pretty good shape. We don't have anything really great except for these combat pants. Those are quite good. But we have plenty of stuff. We have plenty of water. We have plenty of food for this journey. Sometimes I'm running out of cattails by the time I'm done with the gold mine, but I don't think that's going to be a problem this time. We have plenty of foodstuffs for when we get to somewhere where we can actually set up an intermittent base. That's going to be a long ways away, but I'll probably leave some cooking materials in some of the places we go by so that in the future we can stop by and make use of them. So I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for joining me. Please leave a like and a comment for the algorithm. It really helps to grow the channel. I especially encourage comments because it affords a connection between us, right? I want to hear from you. I want to talk with you. So do that if you feel like it. Consider subscribing if you want to see more stuff. And until next time, good luck out there and strive to survive.